my billiard supply, specializing in Predator cues. We're going to be selling Predator tables. I'm picking up 2 Predator tables next week, so it'll be
That's
fun.
really exciting.
Yeah,
I
it's
can't
pretty
wait to see
exciting.
them and
Yeah.
hit a
It's gonna
couple
be-
balls on them.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. All right.
23-mile-per-hour break here for James Aranas.
Excellent opening
Look
break.
at that one ball just.
That's exactly what you want. So, obviously, the big problem here is the 5 ball tied up with the 8s. But based on the location of the 3 ball, there is access to break it up or play position for the bank near the 6. Truthfully, I rather play position for the bank near the 6, and it's off the rail, so it's pretty controllable and pretty predictable.
We have the hot seat match starting now. Tyler Styer, James Aranas. $5,500 someone's going to walk out with when this tournament's over.
I mean,
10,000 added event.
10,000 added event, $80 entry fee, $10 goes to my tournament director, Christy, and $10 goes to the Brendan Crockett Scholarship Foundation.
That's great.
So it's going to be pretty cool because we give that award out every single year. I usually write them a check for $2,500, goes towards their books. They just send me the invoice, and I write them a check straight to the school. And pretty easy.
I'll tell you what, you got to think that with, this being the Brendan Crockett Memorial Tournament and Tyler Styer in the hot seat, you got to think Brendan might be looking down and kind of smiling a little bit about it.
You know what it is? I didn't want to jinx it. I didn't want to say anything to Tyler.
Right.
But, it's one of those things where, I look at this. It's funny how life works. I honestly, I feel like Tyler's playing a little bit more motivated than he ever has.
He's playing stronger than his speed of 755, I'll tell you that.
Oh, yeah. Tyler and him were really close. They spent summers together, and it's something pretty cool, Like, honestly, there would be no better fit than if Tyler won this tournament. And nothing against Carlo if Tyler can snap this off, just because, it's more than just pool, you know what I mean? It's
For sure. You and Tyler work closely with Predator to have a duplicate, a recreation of Brendan Crockett's cue made that was presented to Salvatierra. And
yeah, that was pretty tough. And what's funny? It's been 5 years since, but it just seems to stay hard. It's not. It hit me really emotionally, just because I guess I'm a parent now, and I just can't imagine losing my children. And Bill and Barbara lost their 2 boys suddenly in that car accident, and they have 2 daughters, and I can't even imagine the pain they go through. So obviously, like a true degenerate in the car accident, everything was lost. There was a fire, and it was very tragic. So that was one thing that Bill had mentioned to me, is that he wished that he had his cues, at least, something to remember him by. So when I spoke to Tyler about this, Tyler's like, let me talk to Karim about this. Maybe we can get a recreation done. And I'm like, what? That's genius. Next thing you know, Tyler's texting Karim, and Karim's like, absolutely, we'll have that done. And Predator Cues and Karim just covered everything. They didn't charge anything. Speaks volumes for Tyler. That's a 10 ball. There you go. It speaks volumes of his character, and he's a family man too, so he understands. So big shout out to Predator Cues and Jacoby, and obviously Tyler for helping make that happen.
We've talked about the difference you're making in the pool community here at Hard Times, but You know, this has been quite a whirlwind week and a half for you and for Hard Times, putting on the big match between you and Omar, then immediately going into this big $10,000 added event here for the Brendan Crockett.
Right.
And then stepping next weekend to the Billiard Education Foundation, junior 9-ball is added into that for the kids. All the money's going straight to them.
Yep.
It's
No.
not just about the community of this pool room, it's about trying to bring the next generation up. You just started sponsoring Adrian Prasad, the up-and-coming 13-year-old young man who's just an amazing human being
Right.
and one hell of a talent. You're making a big difference in the next generation of pool. You're not just looking out for your pool hall, you're really elevating pool significantly more than most other people are. So I want to commend you for that.
Thank you.
You and Desiree are doing such a great job here.
You know, I've been on that side of that coin. You know, it's not easy out there. And parents, I get it. You know, I saw the sacrifices my parents did to let me follow my dreams of a not so lucrative career. I mean, it's hard, and you know, I'm in a position right now where I have the platform to host these events. You know, God's blessed me in more ways than I truly deserve. Wow. You know, Tyler, a situation like that, I got to go back to the shot. I apologize, but Tyler tried to do too much, control the speed and the angle of that shot. A lot of times, in my opinion, you gotta take a little bit of a chance there and kind of let the cue ball run it towards the 2-ball. Just, you know, wow, look at this. Nobody here has controlled the cue ball deep in the pockets. Everyone struggled how to control. It's like they forgot how to play on diamonds. You know,
It's a different game.
It's a different game. Everyone's been struggling with that. And James, he got very fortunate that 3-ball did not drop, because if it drops, Tyler would just hand it
Give
right
it right back.
But yeah, I mean, I'm really excited about the junior event. I'm a little disappointed at the field I'm getting. It's a smaller field, but I understand it was piggybacking behind the junior nationals, and a lot of parents were spending money in Vegas and so forth and so forth. I mean, these payouts are guaranteed in cash to all you juniors playing out there. Not many girl players out there, but that's okay. You know, I'm expecting to. It's a loss. It's going to be a loss. It's okay. I'm not. I know the juniors aren't going to be drinking at the bar, so I did not intend to make money on it anyways. But big shout out to Matt Lopez,
For sure.
who helped me add some money, and the other sponsors.
Who are the sponsors in that event? Did Predator kick in for that?
Predator is, but I just honestly I've been so busy I haven't followed through with them.
Okay.
And then Phil Prentice, he's donating the trophies. I'm adding 5,000 plus entry fees for a couple of people, so basically I'm adding about 6,000. Matt Lopez added 5,000.
That's amazing, Matt.
Yeah, Matt,
Wow.
unbelievable. He added 5,000.
Wow.
It was weird because he approached me and says, "What's your goal here with this junior event?" I said, "Well, my goal is to do 10,000 added, but right now, comfortably, I can only afford 5 because of the back-to-back weekend thing." And he says, "Well, I'll give you another 5." And I'm like, "What?"
That is unbelievably
yeah.
generous.
Unbelievable.
I didn't know that till right now. I didn't know that.
Yeah, Matt's got 2 children, two sons that are going to be playing, or a son and a daughter. Excuse me.
Yeah, he has a daughter for sure.
Yeah, son and daughter who are playing in it. It's just great to play and have the opportunity to play in this event. So I'm like, that's pretty cool of you. But regardless, I do plan on having junior events in the future. So my vision is to, you know, have whatever, like I think I have like 21 or 22 boy players and just a handful of girl players, like 8 I think there is, not many. But it's okay. Those girls are all going to make some money, and the boys are going to make some money, and the parents are going to realize that, hey, it's not about trying to take advantage of anybody here. You know, we're really trying to help them out. Omar Al Shaheen playing for some lunch money, some one pocket. Omar's kind of on a rampage here in the action in the back room. He beat me for a nice number and beat Steve for a nice number. Now he's, I think he's up 3 games, and they're playing by the game. So, out of respect to Steve, I just won't say the amount, but let's just say it's enough to make you the hairs on the back of your neck tingle.
And what's the spot? 10-7?
10-6.
10-6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Steve's probably in a tough game. All right, so we got beautiful break there by James. Nice pop. Unfortunate kiss there by the 2, and here comes the 3. With a high center ball, even like a half tip of inside English, just to make sure it holds that line. Play it on the thin side. Do not play it on the thick side. Just like that. Look at that. Just like butter. A little too hard.
So when do you think your new billiard supply shop is going to open up?
The flooring's in, paint's in, lights are in. Probably, I'm leaning towards after the stuff in Vegas. So I'm ready to open September 1st. I really am. But because I'm going to go to
That's aggressive. Wow.
yeah, because I'm going to Vegas for the World Championships, the Predator event, and I have to. I'm bringing Desiree and the family over to Vegas with me. So it's going to be like my last little vacation before I go back to work. So
That's just in time for Vilmos's new ice cream shop. Is
That's
it getting
right.
ready to open as
it's
well?
getting ready soon. Actually, I just talked to them today.
Twisted Chimney?
Twisted Chimney. That's
Yeah.
right. Talked to them today. They're, little hiccups here and there with construction, and you know how that
Sounds
goes.
normal.
Sounds normal. Little delays, but they're hopeful.
It looks unique. I mean, I've never seen anything quite like it.
Yeah.
And that's what's kind of exciting. It's a unique twist on ice cream, and
Yeah.
is it cake also, or
Yeah, it's like almost like you kind of get the vibe of like a yogurt bar with toppings,
Okay.
but with European chimney cakes. They're very popular in Eastern Europe, especially in Hungary.
I hadn't even heard of them. So
yeah,
there's
so,
that.
So it's one of those like delicacies out there, and it's Vilmos is such a good guy, one of my best friends in the world. Literally, Desiree and I call him our brother. We do anything for him, so I'm really excited for him and his wife, his lovely wife, Bao. Just gem of human beings.
And she's the tournament director out at Griff's, I think, right? Or one of them.
Yeah, she's a tournament TD at Griff's. Absolute sweetheart. And meanwhile, James just carelessly got on top of the 6, and now he's in trouble. You know, these are the mistakes that cost you the match. These are the ones. So James has 2 options here. None of them are good. You can play the bank. Nice, super aggressive shot. Usually, whenever you hit a ball with so much velocity, the rails will shorten up on you. You can thin the ball, leave the cue ball down table. I favor this shot. This is the shot where you just leave the 6 ball in the center of the table and try to hook them behind the 10 ball.
A lot of great comments coming in right now. Terry Hanna's
Dog it.
commenting, saying you have a lot of great comments. Best pool hall on the West Coast. There's a question from Clayton Cole. Are you going to have a Q Smith available? And if so, how often will that be at your shop?
So we have little Al next door. He's retiring soon. Although I don't see him retiring.
Yeah.
And I don't want to put a Q Smith there to take away business from him, because
That's fair.
He's such an instrumental part of Hard Times' legacy, and I'm not going to do that to him for the sake of business. It's not. I don't operate that way. But when you can drop off stuff or anything more complex and stuff like that. So Phil's going to be kind of like my Q repair guy. So
That's a great choice.
always helping us in whatever way he can. Tyler left himself really testy on the 8. And if you notice how long his stroke is, like look at how long his stroke is. His backhand, full delivery, smooth through. That's when you know you're in stroke. So whenever you have that herky, short pullback, short follow throughs, Tyler's got full confidence in where his cue's going back and where it's going forward.
One thing Robert Aldana noticed about Tyler's racking is he generally will put the numbers on the balls face up.
Yeah. That is when you are OCD and extremely over analytical. And it's funny, I've had this discussion with Tyler. I told him, I said, Tyler, if you thought less, I think you'd play better. But that's his personality. And you know, a lot of times you have to embrace what makes you tick. So Tyler feels that the balls are made on the axis of that, and it helps him roll the balls roll truer. That's his philosophy. I've tried it. It doesn't seem to make a difference in my mind, but if he thinks it makes a difference, it makes a difference to him, and that's really all that matters. I just think it's a little too much to worry about. My mind isn't quite wired that way.
I haven't seen your dad here. How is Ernesto doing? Is he playing?
He is, honestly, my dad's really not playing
Okay.
this whole weekend. And it's just, everybody sees him like fixing pool tables, as fierce competitor, fierce gambler. I am telling you, you've seen him with his granddaughters.
Yes.
He is the biggest teddy bear in the world with his granddaughters. He just loves his kids. You know, he has 3 boys with my brothers and I, and he always wanted a girl, he said. And he says, thank you, Oscar, for giving me the 2 girls that I, you know, never had. So he's eating it up. You know, beautiful spin there. Now
Good little angle.
This is where I struggled all day today, all day during Omar. Situations like this where you have to have a precise control of your spin, draw to spin ratio. Tyler uses a couple of systems that work so well.
He loves CTE.
He loves CTE. But you see that where he doesn't, that's not feel. That is what he just did there.
That's technical mechanics.
Technical mechanics, tip differential. I won't go into details because it's Tyler stuff, and that is not an accident. That is not a feel shot. That is a technical shot. There's a reason why the Europeans play very good on new cloth at Mosconi Cup and the American struggle, I think.
Why is that?
Myself included, I was a full field player. Tyler's very technical. We lived together in Las Vegas, and I learned a lot from him, and we learned a lot together. It's technique. It's something special. I mean, I know the technique, but my execution sucks right now because I'm not playing. You know, I can know everything in the world, but
Did Johan impart some of that onto you?
Absolutely. I learned more with Johan than with anybody in the world, besides my father, obviously. There were some things I did not agree with Johan, and I had my differences with him, especially regarding gambling.
Okay.
He felt I put too much emphasis on it. I disagreed because I was in a different position, and I did what was best for myself and my family. But we disagreed on a couple of things, but I am very grateful for the things he taught me, and I'll be the first one to recommend him to anybody to improve their game. Incredible amount of knowledge, that guy. Absolutely incredible. What a shot. Tyler's improved dramatically because of Johan. I mean, obviously Stan Shuffett and Jerry Bryseth
for sure
played a role in his development.
Mark Wilson.
I don't know if he worked with Mark, but regardless, none of them. Oh, that's right. He didn't go to Linden.
Okay, Chris did. Yeah,
Chris did.
Chris and yeah.
Regardless, nobody showed Tyler what he needed. Johan has a similar personality with Tyler, very obsessive compulsive. So they're a match made
They
in
mesh
heaven.
well.
Yeah. This is a nice shot here. It's a flat draw, or he's going to do a flat stun, long rail, short rail, back towards the center of the table. Oh, jeez. Look at it. It's so good. Ooh.
Also, we have someone in Twitch chat saying, does Tyler have any technique in terms of eye pattern?
That's a good question. He does base off CTE. Him and I have a couple of disagreements, but we're on the same page with eye pattern. We're both cue ball last people.
What you just said probably surprised a lot of people just now that are listening to that.
We're
What 20%? What do you? It's a smaller number of players, isn't it?
No, it's
that-
pretty 50-50 among, like, if you take the top 32 snooker players, they're about 50-50. Pool players, I kind of feel like it's 60-40 or 70-30. They like object ball last. Tyler and I are both cue ball last guys. And I noticed that was one of the reasons why I struggled at times with Omar's. Like, I felt like my eye pattern was just terrible. I just couldn't find the spots. I couldn't, my hand-eye coordination was off. That connection between your hand and your eyes. So lack of practice, whatever. But yeah, Tyler's a cue ball last guy.
Tom Morgan says, congratulations, Oscar. Amazing week at Hard Times.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it was a great week. Obviously, I didn't play very well, but it was exhausting being here. But it's nice to see everybody here have a good time, and you got to get compensated for it. It's just the way it is.
Both players took a short break. James is back. Tyler is walking back. We're tied up 2-2 here in the hot seat match, racing to 7. Both of them are breaking pretty well so far.
Yeah,
They've gotten a little out of line.
Yeah, they're playing good. I mean, these guys are such great players. I mean, the difference is going to be a couple. It's just mental. Going to probably have to deal with someone who's arguing about not being served or something. So I'll be right there.
Okay.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, guys.
Oscar Dominguez, guys. Your contributions are greatly, greatly appreciated to continue this journey together. And that's what this is about. We're a pool community. We are one of the only streamers in Northern California, and we're here to provide a service. So thank you for liking and sharing. We appreciate everything you guys do.
Thank you, John. John says, best live stream in pool, free or pay, if you ask me. Brenna says, the stream has been great.
Oh, wow.
Thank y'all for doing such an amazing job. Corey Johnson, one of the best free streams I've seen. A lot of great comments coming
Thank
right
you
now.
very much,
Thank
you guys. That makes that makes all this worthwhile. You know, we're not doing this to get rich. My son and I are doing this together. We both have great careers. I'm passionate about pool. He's passionate about technology, and together we're making this happen. And that's how it happens. That's how we're doing it. %of all of the pay-per-view money, 80% of all of the sponsor money went directly to them. I'm unaware of anyone in the industry that does that. We're here because we're passionate about what we do. We are perfectionists, and we want to have a group. Tyler Styer making quick work of this rack after James scratched and gave him ball in hand. 3-2, Tyler.
Just going to read off a couple more. We have Oliver Acosta saying, great stream, very knowledgeable and classy people in the booth. Matthew says 80% cut back to the players is insane. And we have
80% of everything. 80% of everything.
We had James asking if we stream on YouTube because it's better than Facebook. No, we do not. We stream on Twitch. Tom Gorman, big supporter here for us. He says, thank you for all the effort you put into bringing us this great game. It's very much appreciated. Don Simpson, thank you for all that you do and your son do for this great sport. Dominic says,
that's what we have. We have a lot of passionate people that love pool that are doing this because we care. We have so much talent here in Northern California. We want to showcase it. Great, amazing people involved in this industry, in this community. Jameson, Adam, thank you so much. We appreciate that. Thank you for your donation. Tyler Styer, one of the best 10-ball breakers in the game, snapping off 5 on the break. James springs out of his chair. at the opportunity here. He knows how fortunate he is here to be back at the table in this rack. Four to two, Tyler. And he did it again. Look at that. Every ball is up with a number except the 2 ball. Very consistent 22-mile-per-hour break. Beautiful shot there by Tyler. Tyler continues to apply the pressure to James. I don't know if that 4 ball goes past the 5 there. That may be the problem ball of this rack. That 4 might actually pass. It's hard to tell with the camera angle from here. It may pass, actually. Looking at the table itself, it looks like it might. Daniel Bush, it's an extended final, race to 11 for the final match in this event. Not a true double. And based on how he hit it, Tyler's confident it will pass the 5. Joey Ryan, thank you so much. That means a lot coming from you, sir. Shout out to you and Booth Brothers. You guys are doing great, great things. Great podcast. Oscar indicated that the final match was going to be a race to 11.
Sorry about that, guys.
It's okay. Welcome back, Oscar.
Yeah, I just have to play mediator. You know how that goes.
You have a lot on your plate. I don't know how you have the energy to do it all, Oscar. I've told you that so many times.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. You're like your dad in that way.
Yeah. Yeah. What a shot. Almost got there. Perfect. I'm willing to bet Tyler makes this.
That ball is just a hair off the rail, more than a hair, actually.
Yeah. Edge of ball to edge of ball and just smooth it in. You almost can't hit this ball too thin. It's so hard to overcut that ball.
Great shot.
Perfect speed. Can't do better with ball in hand. So that brings the score to Tyler 5 and Aranas 4. And
Aranas 2.
Aranas 2, excuse me. That's what I meant.
Carlo Beato's on the hill next door.
And Carlos playing John Mora, who's had an amazing tournament.
6-3. Yeah, 6-3 is the score next door.
Pretty amazing, actually, how, I can go on and on about John Mora's, transition to left-handed. Pretty amazing. Most disgusting break in 10 ball.
Another very consistent 22-mile-per-hour break for Tyler.
He got a terrible kiss there off that 5. So Tyler's got two options here. He can play super aggressive, bank the 1 straight back with a low ball and drag it for short side on the 3. Or he can play the higher percentage shot, in my opinion, which is thinning the 1 into the 4 and sending the cue ball behind the 6-8. If you execute the safety, you really don't leave him much. Seems like, yeah, that's a shot Tyler should be shooting. Because if you were to play this extreme cut, you're going to hit the 4 full in the face. You're playing safe off the 3 anyway, so might as well shoot it now. Left him a window. That's not going to end well for Tyler. Because James can use the 6, 7, 8 as blockers. He's going to use that tangent line, the 6, 7, 8. Just like that. 6, 7, 8. Looks like I've played this game before, huh? Yeah, don't play the 2-row on the side, Tyler, because the cue ball trails towards the corner. That's the shot, Tyler. Play it in that corner so that the cue ball can play off the 7 or the 9. That's the shot. You'd rather play it on the thick side. See?
Great ball. James is going to like this, but
I don't think he's going to love it, though. The cue ball is going to create a lot of forward energy, so it's going to be really tough for him to control it.
how would you play this, Oscar? Would you play to make the ball, or would you
Yeah, I
play
would
safe?
play to make it and put high inside English so it checks and runs into the 7. That's my objective here. I put high inside to check it, to hold for the 7. Look at that. Just like that.
Beautiful speed.
Good
Look
line,
at that.
Good line. Perfect. So now here I want to play the cue ball towards almost right between the first and second diamond on the upper right-hand corner. Make sure you maintain angle. You don't get straight on the 4. Off the cushion, and you are in business. Good shot. Nice and stop shot or a little stun follow. Just move forward 2 inches. Mr. Smooth shooting the 10 ball.
John Morris still has fight left. He takes that game for 6-4.
It was funny. I was just reminiscing with Johnny right before his match. I told him all you got to do is play like you did in Shanghai. We were road buddies from Beijing to Shanghai for a big tournament, and it was a handicap tournament. We didn't know what to expect. Everything was in Chinese. We had no idea what we were getting ourselves into.
Oh boy.
We're just praying for the best. So Johnny was a 13. I was a 12. Chang Junlin was a 14. 14 was the highest rating, and then Jeff DeLuna was a 14, and Jeffrey Ignacio. I mean, it was like a world championships there. All
Yeah,
the top
for sure.
players in all of Southeast Asia were there. So I get there, and I won a couple matches, then end up losing. But Johnny is there, and we had agreed to do a 50-50 split. So I only got my money back, basically the entry fee. And Johnny's like in the final 8 players, right? And I told Johnny, I'm like, Johnny, you win this tournament. Don't you dare think I'm going to take 50%. I want to make sure you're taken care of.
Wow, that's who you are.
That's right. So Johnny just like, really? I'm like, yeah, snap these people off. Let's, not in those words, of course. I am telling you, I swear on everything. It wasn't even close. And it was so much fun. And it was like 3 a.m. when we finally finished the tournament. And we have a pocket full of money. And he's like, oh, man. He's like, what do we do? I'm like, what do you mean, what do you do? He's like, yeah, we're here in the middle of nowhere. It's kind of ghetto outside. I mean, I have all this cash. I'm like, don't you worry about it. It's like, no little Chinese guy's going to beat us up. Don't worry about it. Let's go.
You need to write a book, Oscar.
Oh, man.
You know I'm serious. You
I
need to
know.
get with somebody and write a book.
I know.
Have you talked about that? Have you thought of that?
No.
I'm serious.
We had so much fun, and yeah, Johnny. We got to the room, and Johnny and I had always been like, I wouldn't say enemies. We were competitors. We always scammed with each other. Ever since that, we kind of gained like a new respect for each other, and it was a lot of fun. And I really truly got a bigger appreciation for Johnny's game, and he's a good guy.
How? Correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, he plays excellent pool, left and right-handed. Is that right?
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Does anyone else in the pool world? Can anyone else do what he does? I've been told he's a 795 Fargo-rated player with his strong hand, and he's a 780 speed weak-handed. I mean, it's
So he had a neck injury, playing right-handed because he's right-eye dominant. So his body was not used to, all the, I guess, stresses. So he quit for a long time, and he decided to try playing left-handed. And
it's unbelievable.
It's unbelievable. Like, he does everything right-handed, and he just started playing left-handed because it was either that or he just had to go get a job. And a tremendous amount of respect for John. Like, I mean, he just fired this ball in. It's surreal. I don't know what else to say. John's surreal to be doing that.
Hey, Oscar, someone wants to know, Matthew wants to know, why they feather the rack. He wants to see if we can fill it.
I can't say that. Yeah, that's... A lot of people would get upset at me if I tell them why. It's just the way it is. Hit call for John Moore. Give me 1 second, guys.
all righty. You've been with us for this whole journey, Annalise, going back to December or January. You're one of the original watchers of Aaron's Pool Parlor. We remember that. I remember that. I appreciate you. Robert Anderson, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Was from, let's see.
Thank you, Mike. Perfect timing, Oscar. Welcome back. Oh, great shot by James. All right.
Yeah, good shot there.
Well, I got to say, I can't wait till your new billiard store opens next door. That's news. I kind of heard little rumblings. I didn't know it was so soon next
Yeah.
month. That's a big thing. Being able to touch the equipment, to try it on, to hit a ball with it,
Right.
rather than just buying something in a catalog. Plus, knowing it's going to you and your family.
Yeah.
That's a no-brainer. That's a
Thank you.
no-brainer.
Thank you. Yeah, it's I'm really excited for that. It's I have I'm picking up, like I said, I'm picking up the Predator tables. So one of the Predator tables will be next door, and I'll have the other Predator
Like
table.
like on display to hit balls with, or
Exactly,
to do what?
absolutely.
Just to come in and hit and see what if we
Absolutely.
like it.
Yeah, people can place their order.
Are you going to be the only distributor in California?
I'm hoping to. It's interesting. 'Cause,
Great return by
great
Tyler.
Hit. What a shot. Predator's got a lot at stake here with this table, obviously. Oh, yeah, Predator's got a lot at stake here with the table, so they need to start getting some sales. And so if they don't give me the exclusivity, it's fine. I'm not going to take it personally, but, it's hard for me to have that buying power, too, like some of the bigger companies. But, yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to working with Predator tables, and I'm going to have Raston tables, and I'm going to sell Coca-Cola and Pepsi. I mean,
You're not discriminating.
no, I'm not discriminating. Wow,
Wow.
what a great hit. Unfortunate for Tyler, and a little fortunate for James there not to sell out.
The Predator table, no wood on it. It's an all steel construction. Am I wrong on that?
The framework is all steel and aluminum. It's unbelievable framework, phenomenal framework. The rails are made of wood. It's a composite, and it's got it's pretty cool. A little anti-fingerprinting properties.
Okay.
Weak safety there by Tyler there.
So there's several people wanting to know if you have an idea what the range will be on the price.
I do.
for tables.
I don't know if it's public information
Okay.
quite yet, but I'll blame it on ignorance so that you guys can get a sneak peek. It's going to be at about 9,000 retail
Oh,
MSRP
wow. For a 9-foot?
for a 9-foot.
That sounds like a very reasonable price for that.
really
It's a
competitive.
beautiful table.
It really is beautiful, and it's funny. I'll tell you what. When I first saw the table, I'll be dead honest with you. I've always been honest here in sales, and I think that's why people trust me. I was like,
Now, it's no secret your dad is one of the best table mechanics in the country,
Mm-hmm.
arguably on the planet. How are the tables to work on? Has he had a chance
actually,
to get his hands
yeah, we were
under the hood?
Yeah, we were in Tucson, and we helped put them together. The frame system's incredibly easy, incredibly straightforward. The rails came already assembled from factory from Spain, but it assembles essentially like a gold crown, which is the easiest ones to work on.
Does it have a similar leveling system like the Gold Crown 4s and 5s do?
Like a diamond, yes.
Okay.
Similar system. So
All right.
it's.
I'm getting pretty deep in the woods here, so we
Yeah.
can jump off that. I appreciate you
Yeah,
answering those
absolutely.
questions for me, though. I'm sure everyone listening is going, give me a break.
Yeah, no. It's. I mean, the thing is like these are the new tables that are going to be sponsoring a lot of events, and they're going to be the new kids on the block for tables.
All right, so Tyler's up 5-3 here. Still has some work to do. The 5 ball might go into the side.
I opt to play it in the corner. I'll tell you why. When you're playing it in the side, you limit your angles. Unless you have complete control. You know what? You're right. Now, based off this angle, the side pocket was a better option because it's a little tight between the 9 and the 5.
And you can just go 3 rails.
Yeah, 3
the
rails.
six?
Yeah, in front of the 6, not behind the 6. You don't want to flirt with kicking the 6 from behind. You want to go with a lot of low outside spin, so it goes between the 8, 10, and the 6.
Okay.
So you want to play it tighter. Exactly. You
I think he heard you. No, I don't. I don't think he heard you.
So here you have the option to play to the side or in the corner. Probably the side was the most ideal situation because that way you don't cross the positional line. You can just go into the angle. Especially, if you're not too comfortable with the speed of the table, it's a lot easier to control.
Such a pretty shot.
It's a little
fast.
a little flat, but all he's got to do is, actually, it's funny. You can roll this ball just 2 inches and you're perfect. Just not too much angle, so you can zip across and zip back. I know Tyler. I know Tyler's game, and that's what he's going to do. He's not even going to try to come straight on the 8. He wants a little bit of an angle so he can zip it across. Oh, he had an angle to go that way. Well, that makes things easier.
It's hard to tell with the camera angle sometimes what exactly the player can see and do.
And you have awesome camera angles, and you have a great stream.
Thank you. All right, wow.
James
Oh, he just
Knackens.
okay, just removed the turtle rack. Fair enough.
Fair enough, right?
I was getting all excited too early.
Yeah. That's a huge game. This is a huge game for Tyler. Huge, huge, huge.
We have Hill on table 3 now.
Oh my goodness!
Wow,
John
John
Morris
came
coming
back.
back. John's beaten Omar. He's beaten Roberto. Like I said, I'm not surprised. I've seen John play some disgustingly amazing 10 ball. I mean, so that puts Tyler on the hill. Here comes the break. Past the side pocket. Look at the pop behind the side pocket. You see that? A little early in the pop. He mishit it, and that is why he broke dry. Oh, boy. Let's see what James does. James just got thrown a lifeline, honestly, here. He's considering how good Tyler breaks. That was for him, I know the way Tyler thinks, it's an error on his part. And as long as he doesn't bump the 10, he's okay. But
We have a request from several people if we can get side view to watch both tables at the same time.
yeah,
Absolutely.
there
We
go.
can accommodate that.
Mr. Smooth shooting the 3 to the 4-7 combo. Holds this cue ball 5, 6, 9, 10. Wow, is James really going to fire this ball and zip it across? Is he really? Oh, Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Meanwhile, Johnny hit that combo. It shook a little bit in that corner, and it just...
He made it, though.
He made it. How smooth is he? God. How do you not root for a guy who literally switched hands so that he could keep to see a glimpse of the world-famous Rufa?
Steve Hausch.
The Rufa. He made a splash out in Las Vegas not too long ago. The gambling scene, and nobody had really heard of him, and all of a sudden I heard everyone knows about him.
Tony's heard of him.
Tony's heard of him. Yeah. Oh boy. If they knew the action Steve was, man. They'd be lining up out here to Sacramento, California to give this man some action. Pool players.
Tyler Styer back at the table here.
Tyler's got to stun this ball a little bit. Probably one of the best players in America, I think, for the stun. Oh, he's going to rip it. Is he really going to rip this?
Sean, table 3, 10 ball for the match.
And then there were 3.
All right. Team Philippines did not get the cash, although they did pretty good. Fourth place is $1,000. Not bad for an $80 entry fee tournament. First prize is paying $5,500 in cash. Second
Wow.
prize is $3,500. Third prize is $2,500. That was a $1,500 race to 7, folks.
Yeah, that's a good point. James is still in this. Team Philippines is
Oh,
still
that's right.
in this.
Team Philippines still has a chance. That's right.
In the hot seat.
I mean,
Well-
Carlo's obviously favored over. Yeah, I know, right? He's institutionalized. So Tyler hooked himself here. Put a lot of high inside English, and it just seemed to not bite on the second rail. Oh boy!
How would you play this, Oscar? What would you
not
do?
like this.
I've seen your jump cue. I know exactly what you would do.
I would not play
You
it
would
that way.
stick it.
I would jump it.
You would stick it with your new Predator jump cue that nobody else gets to look at
Yeah,
yet.
I know,
We
I
all
know.
just salivating over the thing.
know. I bet people were oohing and ahhing about it on the
Yeah.
stream.
Oh, yeah. Where can I get one? How can I play with one? What does it feel like? What does it look like?
So, a little full disclosure. I ordered some jump cues from Predator out in Arizona. I ordered 100 of them
Oh, my God.
because I know they are that good. So, yeah, I ordered 100 jump cues. Think about that, guys. 100.
When do they come in? Because we're going to have people right now sending money to reserve the spot for one of those
I
cues because
know.
I'm telling you,
It's-
it's like, I'm not kidding. Everyone wants one. I'm not joking.
I know. That's why I ordered 100 of them. That was the max amount. So
Weeks, months?
I don't know if I'm allowed to
Okay,
say.
okay. Sorry to put you on the spot.
Yeah, I really don't know.
Fair enough.
If Predator wants, but it's very soon. Put it that way.
Okay.
It's very soon. They will be releasing it very soon.
Is there an MSRP on them yet, or is it too soon for that?
Too soon for
Okay.
that. That I definitely. But
Okay.
it's very fair.
Okay.
I think, like I said, I think everyone's going to get one because it's priced perfectly, in my opinion, for the market. Like all Predator products, they do a lot of R&D, a lot of good marketing, but it's a great product.
Devige wants to know if you're going to try each one before you sell them.
No. My wife already kills me with the new cues that I'm buying.
You're right. We have a list of people saying, save me one, save me
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Well,
believe
just
me.
text me. You get on the list. If you want to get on the list, message me via Facebook. I will.
Are you sure you want those calls right now, Oscar? That you're going to be inundated. I'm not kidding.
It's okay. Just leave me a message. I will take your pre-orders and I'll make a list.
6-4 here. What a match we have going on.
Yeah, I mean this is if you see James Aranas is using the Predator Maestro 2.
That looks familiar.
I have the Maestro 1.
You have the twins?
I have the
did you
twins.
call them the twins? Okay.
Yes, they are wrapless and with the wrap. He uses the Maestro 2. That cue, believe it or not, belongs to the owner of Predator Cues, Karim Belha.
That particular
That
cue, that
cue.
cue?
Is Karim's personal cue. So James got a favor from him, and he's like, here, just use this one. I don't use it. So here he's using the Black BK Rush.
I love the BK Rush with the sport grip. I'm not even kidding. I love that break cue.
I don't know why people are using a lot of other competitors because it's just
You're getting messages now already,
I
aren't
am
you?
getting
You're getting
messages now.
inundated right now as we speak of people wanting to reserve their
my
their
Apple
jump
Watch
cue.
is blowing up.
Oh, look at this break! What
Oh,
a beautiful
Jesus,
break!
Mary
What a
Joseph.
beautiful break!
What?
Oh my goodness!
See, this is the fun part about winter break 10 ball with the Magic Rack. It's these guys can put it on at any given time.
That just blossomed like a flower. Mm-hmm. 3 balls on the break. Look at the 1, 2, and 3.
Mm-hmm.
Side bets on the out.
No chance. He's stealing. Look at the 6-5 if he gets it. Jesus, you guys were kidding.
Oscar, I tried to warn you. I'm not kidding. We've been inundated with messages about it all
my
weekend.
God.
During the pay-per-view, during your match, everyone was talking about it.
Oh my
You were making
God.
you were making back-to-back jump shots with shape.
Oh my God. You know, there's so many.
It's your
great-
own fault,
I know.
Oscar.
There's so many great jump cues out there. You know, there's so many good competitors. I kind of feel like you can't go wrong with either one. There's no like saying, "Hey, this is the only way to go." No, there's so many options. I think Predator created a very good product with the Air Rush in terms of getting the best qualities around. And they kind of used a lot of the other competitors like Q-Tech and like Fury and even the custom Q makers like Hansho and Dunkel. They got a lot of good qualities.
Love
from
the Dunkel jump.
Dunkel.
Break cue.
Unreal.
Excuse me, jump cue.
Unreal.
You recommended it a year and a half ago. I
Yeah.
bought it.
Fantastic jump cue.
Shout out to Steve Dunkel. He's been in the stream watching this weekend. I don't know if he is right now, but hello to
Great-
you, sir.
Yeah, absolutely. Great friend, great guy. So they did a good job with it. You're obviously paying a premium for the Predator reputation and the R&D and stuff. But
For good reason.
For good reason.
Predator, back in the late 80s when they created Iron Willie, when they were testing the repetition of the exact same stroke, exact same hit with the Predator 314 original,
yeah, they did.
that
a great
put R&D on the map for the pool world. I know nobody else was doing that.
No.
Frankly, I don't know if anyone is now.
Mucci has a machine that does something similar, but Predator were definitely the pioneers of innovative technology behind pull cues. 6-5, great job there.
We have a lot of pool left, guys. This is the hot seat match. The loser of this match will be playing
Mr. Smooth, Johnny Morrow.
John Mora, and the winner of that match will be in the finals for a race to 11.
Hey, Oscar. Terry wants to know how the Air Rush compares to the Propel, in your opinion.
They're very similar, believe it or not. Obviously, it's carbon fiber jump shaft. The Propel has a thicker shaft. It's 14 millimeters, whereas the Predator Air is right around 13 and a half-ish. I don't know the exact dimensions. So I feel like with the Propel, I owned a Propel, and I used a Propel. I know Predator probably wouldn't want to hear that, but I'm going to be honest. I used it because I thought it was the best jump cue at the time before the Air Rush. And I used the Dunkel for a while. So, wow, what a break there. Oh, a little inside English. Oh, the 9 ball's blocking the pockets. Oh, no. There goes the opportunity for a break and run there. He's going to probably play safe here. Propel seems to be a little bit easier for like the novice player because it's got the bigger sweet spot. But if you're a more medium to advanced player, I think you have a little bit more control with the Air Rush. But again, both great products. I do plan on carrying both in my shop, and I will have a demo jump cue, and people can decide what's best based for themselves. And I think
All eyes are on.
I think it's a fantastic cue, and they're doing a great job. And I think it's going to become, you know how everybody owns a BK Rush, even sponsored players by other cue makers. We won't go far. We'll go to Omar.
I think Omar's a perfect example.
Omar's a perfect example. He's a Michi sponsored player, but he uses the BK Rush. I think the Predator jump cue is going to become that to the billiard world. it's going to become the new era, the new BK Rush.
And your phone is still blowing up.
It is, and
Blowing
I'm
up
a
right
little
now.
nervous because I have a feeling that someone from Predator is going to be texting me like, "Why'd you say that?" I'm like, I think I said everything I was allowed to say.
There's only a few podcasts listening right now. Mark White, Joey Ryan, Daniel Bush, another streamer.
But I mean, it's
No one's
hard.
listening.
It's hard
Ju-
not
It's
to.
just between. We're just having a friendly
Yeah,
conversation
yeah.
here, Oscar.
It's hard not to be excited about a product like that because you know it's going to become a grand slam, and you know, it's nice to get behind a company like Predator that's putting so much money and effort into the sport back.
For sure.
Because so many companies have been milking the sport dry, and it's just God's honest truth. And it's disappointing as a pool player to see that happen, where this industry is just, what a shot. Did he call it? Oh my God, he didn't call it. Tyler, you got to call it just in case.
That was almost like the
that's so
two-ball
brutal.
shot you made playing against Omar.
Yeah,
Coming
mean,
into the upper right-hand corner.
right. You really don't have that much control on kicking shots. To be,
You do.
yeah, well, most people don't. But the thing is, you want to, you know, you're going to get close if you hit it right. So you call it just in case, because even if you hook yourself, you're the one who wants the option. You never want to
Right.
give your opponent the option, because if it's a poor option, you're going to get it back anyways. But if it's a good option, you have a chance to win. So obviously, you want to always, like, why would you call safe? What benefit is there behind calling safe? There's no benefit. Call the shot just in case. Even
That's
though
good advice for everyone listening right now.
even if you have no intention of actually making it. Because mishits happen, obviously. And oh man, this is going to be a hill thriller. I feel it.
He's got to get good here on the 6.
I wake up every morning to 20 to 30 messages per day.
I'm not even surprised.
Yeah. So there's no way for me to really answer everybody. So if you're out there and I haven't added you on Facebook, it's not personal. There's like 4,000 pending friend
You're
requests.
capped at 5,000. You
You're
have
capped at-
5,000
yeah,
friends.
But I have 4,000 pending requests.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah. So I just,
When I started doing this stream, I had like 120 Facebook friends. I
Mhm.
was getting, not exaggerating, 200 friend requests a day.
Yeah.
I've capped at 5,000
Yeah.
months ago.
my
And
wife's,
someone like you, I don't even know why is there a cap, by the way, on
Yeah.
Facebook at 5,000.
my wife tells me she create a fan page. I'm like, I am.
More thing to manage. You have so much free time, Oscar. Manage a fan page. How
Like,
hard
no
could it be?
chance.
No, not going to happen.
No chance. Good shot there by James. James is such a sneaky little devil. I mean, I gambled with him in Vegas. First time he came to the U.S. One of the first times, and I played a perfect set. I ended up sneaking by him, and then I played him again, and he absolutely drilled me 2 more times, and then he drilled me the 3rd time, and he's just such a talent. Runs out so effortlessly.
And look at here. Fedor Gorst is in the chat. Fedor Gorst says jump. This is case game. This is serious. First place in this tournament is $5,500 cash.
Tell Kelly I said hello. Roberto. You got to sit down and fade a break from James Aranas.
Yeah.
It's like, really? Not an envious position Tyler Steyer's in. Just, oh, good lords.
Uh-oh.
Like I said, not an
Oh, the
envious
4
position.
might have just, oh.
Uh,
I don't know if it goes, yeah, I think it does go past the 7 if it has to.
he crushed that break. What a
22
good
mile
break.
per hour.
He hit it so square.
What trouble do you see in this rack, Oscar?
The 3 to the 4, base off the position off the 4. It's not easy to get good on the 4 to be able to get good on the 5. Couple of options here. If the 4 goes in the side, you obviously want to play it in the side because it'll give you easy access to go off one cushion. It does go in the side, but it's very, very tight. It's this is where like the small muscles in your bicep are twitching a little bit. You just try to stay loose and composed and just give yourself a chance to win. If you end up straight on the 4, so be it, you know. But you got to play position to win because you don't want to give Tyler a chance to back at the table. Like I said, deep down, I'm kind of rooting for Tyler here just because you want to see kind of the Cinderella story. But
You got to think Brendan is looking down right now, giving a little bit of love here.
absolutely. So I got to share a really cool story with you guys about Brendan. Yeah, so Brendan obviously had issues with, you know, the whole, you know, with pool and stuff. He kind of took a break from pool for 2 years, stepped away, literally did not touch his pool cues for 2 years. And then his dad was watching the Moscone Cup. And so Brendan sat in the living room, was watching it with him, and Team USA was on the struggle bus. And
Sounds familiar.
yeah. And Europe wasn't playing well either, right? And Brendan said, "Dad, these guys suck." He says, "I can do better than that." And he said, "Let's go to the pool hall tonight and check out what's going on." That's why Brendan
That's
came
what brought him back is the Moscone Cup.
Right. Look at this position mistake. Wow, what a poor mistake that was by James. Wow, I cannot believe he tried to play short side there. You can play the high side and go 2 cushions and do the same reaction.
Is that just the pressure?
It's he misplaced the cue ball. He wanted it closer to the 6 ball. He made a mistake. I don't care what the result is. James made a mistake here. He's got to do something spectacular to get back in line.
Like that? Like
Are
that?
you serious? Wow.
Let's look and see if the 5 passes. I guess at this point, he'll find a place to put it. I don't think it goes
I
past
don't
the
think
6.
it goes
It's hard
past
to
the
tell.
6. He's going to follow forward or draw
He,
zip
does,
it.
he has a slight angle, doesn't he, coming out?
It's
he could come
ever so
down.
subtle.
He could come down table.
It's subtle.
Too subtle.
Yeah, the thing is, these pockets, these Pro Cut, the cloth is nice and worn in a little bit. It's about 2.5 months old. You hit the rail, the long rail, it will. Drum. See, you hit it with no spin. Oof. I'm getting nervous sweating it up here.
Hill, guys. Hot seat match.
Half an inch more, and James is in big trouble. But he, in my opinion, he played the right shot. He could not afford to play it with inside spin and swing it around. That's perfect. And you know, don't do anything silly.
James was down 6-3, I believe.
Yeah, 6-3. It's that's the thing at this level. 10 balls almost. That's why it baffles me that we still play 9 ball. I mean, These guys play so good. 9-ball should be a thing of history, in my opinion. We gotta just keep playing 10-ball.
And in a few years, are we going to be playing 11 ball or 12 ball
Probably.
as equipment evolves and
Yeah, I mean, the game's changing. The
players like
pockets-
Adrian come up?
Yeah,
And
pockets are getting tighter. So they'll do all right.
I remember back in the early 2000s when 7-ball was like the big thing for a minute, for a half a minute.
Yeah, that was I worked out there for them.
What happened to 7-ball?
Before they
Not the business, the game. What happened
It's
to
a
7-ball, the
great
game?
I love the game. I love the concept. I believed in the concept. That's why I went out there. I relocated my family to Las Vegas, and it was a blessing in disguise. Oh my goodness gracious! He overcut. I feel bad for Tyler there. He worked. He played so good.